Morning, everyone.
If you think that that is a legitimate, healthy conversation.
And there's no precedent to the extent that George Santos is removed from the House of Representatives, other than if you are a unadulterated serial fraudster who has broken ethics laws, pled guilty to committing financial crimes in Brazil, and is facing a litany of accusations related to serious violations of federal law, then perhaps you should be held accountable in the House of Representatives. Making sure that everyday Americans, every single Republican and every single Democrat on the House Ethics Committee stands behind the ethics report, which has serious findings of wrongful, unethical, and likely criminal behavior. We have no official whip recommendation. We recognize that this is an issue of conscience. There's no basis for George Santos, who's a joke and an embarrassment and a serial fraudster, to move forward with any resolution or to take him seriously at all. The question that we should all be asking is, why is George Santos still around? George Santos is a malignant distraction, and hopefully that issue gets resolved. There's not a scintilla of evidence that Republicans have produced to show that President Joe Biden has engaged in wrongdoing, an impeachable offense, or in any way has broken the law. Why? Because there is no evidence that exists to implicate President Joe Biden in anything nefarious. President Biden is a good man. We've made clear, Leader Schumer has made clear, that any resolution with respect to the national security supplemental funding package has to be one that can secure strong Democratic support in the Senate and, of course, significant Democratic support in the House. We have said that publicly and privately that any resolution of any border security measures has to be consistent with our values as House Democrats. And our view has been that we are a nation of immigrants, and that will continue to be important as a value for us because it's an American value. We are also a nation anchored in the rule of law. The Ukraine bill absolutely needs to be done this year, and the reason why we're in this situation in terms of not funding the continuation of the Ukrainian war effort is because there are members of the House Republican Conference who are part of a pro-Putin caucus. How unfortunate is that? That there are House Republicans actually rooting for Vladimir Putin to succeed. Don't take my word for it. Take their word for it. Repeated statements in the public domain